worst thing that could possibly happen is that you think you're not a lazy girl, yet you are in your most laziest era. But luckily, that's not you. Hence, you clicked this video. How to exit your lazy girl era. Firstly, you need to tell yourself the truth. Are you really in your lazy girl era, or are you maybe just probably overwhelmed with everything that's going on in your life? Because we cannot mistake one for the other. You cannot think that you're lazy when everything, the whole world is literally on your shoulders. Likewise, you cannot think that the world is on your shoulders when you're actually just being lazy. So it's very important that you're able to define and differentiate between whether you are actually in your lazy girl era or you are not. So that's the first important thing that you should do for yourself, because I cannot tell you what's happening in your own life. You should be able to discern and tell the difference between one of the two scenarios that are either taking place in your life. So once you have determined that you are actually in your lazy girl era, I am here to help you get out of that lazy girl era. So what is laziness? Laziness is where you have the opportunity, you have the means to do something and you don't do it. It's very similar to procrastination, but with procrastination is you know that you have to do it. But with laziness is it's not a must for you to do it, but if you were to do it, you would get, or you would have a better life. So for example, starting a side hustle when you already have a 9-to-5 job, that knowing that you can make extra money but deciding not to make extra money, that would be laziness, compared to if I have to study for a test that I'm writing on Friday and today is Monday, and I choose to not study it, to not start studying for it on Monday, and I choose to start studying for it maybe on Wednesday or even Thursday evening. I would have procrastinated. So that's the main difference between laziness and procrastination. When you're lazy, you choose not to do something that you know will result in a better life for you. But when you procrastinate, you have to do something and you just decide not to do it, or to decide to do it later than you should actually be doing it. So once we now know, or we have defined what laziness is, you now have to ask yourself, which areas of my life do I know I can improve in, but I'm choosing not to improve in? Which areas of my life do I see that I have opportunities to actually make them better, but I'm choosing not to do that? And then make the decision today to improve those areas of your life. And then to my girls who love being productive, overproductiveness leads to being burnt out. So if you are one of those people that like to overachieve and like to do things, you should be able to understand the difference between overdoing things and just generally achieving, because it's good to achieve, but if you are overproductive, you will be burnt out and you will no longer enjoy doing the things that bring you joy because you're overdoing them. So it's very good to have to know yourself firstly, and if you don't know yourself, definitely check out this video that's displaying on the screen right now, because I talk about your strengths and your weaknesses and how knowing your strengths and your weaknesses will improve your life, because you know that, okay, this is who I am, this is the type of person that I am, and you're able to improve your weaknesses, etc. So definitely check out this video. Other than that, it's very important to know that to have a range in which you do things. You have 24 hours in a day, and it's good to achieve a lot of things, but it's not good to do things that cause you to do so many things that you end up not having time to actually breathe, to actually be a human being. Understand? It's very good to plan your day in such a way that you are doing things that are enough in terms of being active, but you also have to plan to rest, because if you don't rest, that's how you get burnt out. If you are constantly doing things, that's how you get burnt out. So let's make sure that we understand and we're able to define or able to identify the thin line between being lazy and being overproductive as well. To my girls who want to leave their lazy girl era, you will not always feel like doing it. So you will not always feel like going to the gym. You will not always feel like working. You will not always feel like taking that video for your YouTube channel or your TikTok channel. You will not always feel like it. But one thing about not being lazy, you are dedicated, you're committed to whatever it is that you want to do. Because like I said at the beginning of the video, this thing that you do will result in your life ultimately being better. And you cannot get better with ease. The only way, there's a quote that says that people, I don't know if it's a quote or I heard someone say it, but it goes along the lines of things that you work harder for are more valuable to you than things that are just given to you. You understand? So the main moral of the story there is that the less you work for something, the less valuable it will be for you. So don't be afraid to put in the work. You understand? Whether you feel like it on a particular day, if you tell yourself that every Monday to Friday before I sleep, I'm going to read a chapter a day, a chapter of a book per day, then dedicate to that. Whether you feel like it or you don't, make sure it's something that you do which will ultimately contribute to your overall morale, also boosting your confidence. And if you want to boost your confidence or know how to be confident, definitely check out this video that's displaying on the page right now. And then lastly, just do it. Thinking about it won't help. Whatever it is that you'd like to do, just do it. If you'd like to go to the gym, just start going to the gym. If you'd like to start taking walks around your neighborhood, just start doing it. If you'd like to start a YouTube channel, a TikTok channel, just start doing it. You will perfect it and get better at it as you do it. Another study showed that procrastination is not, I know this video is about laziness, but procrastination and laziness go hand in hand together. So a study showed that procrastination is not merely about doing the activity, it's about the movement of the body. So for example, if I want to study, the only reason I procrastinate is because I'm laying on my bed and I'm on my phone. So my reason is that I'm lazy to actually get up from my bed and go sit at the study table, rather than the actual deed. Or I'm not, what's making me procrastinate is not actually studying. What's causing me to procrastinate is the movement of my body. So to move from my bed to my study desk, that's what causes me to procrastinate, not necessarily the actual deed or the actual studying in itself. All that to say that whatever it is that makes you feel like you're lazy or that's contributing to your laziness, just immediately stop it. Like, don't think about it, just do whatever it is that you want to do. If that means drinking water more often, just go to the tap or go buy the water that you want to buy and drink it. You understand? Don't think about it, just do it. So those are my tips with regards to how to exit your lazy girl era. Please do comment down below if you have more tips or anything else that I didn't share, or you'd like to elaborate on something that I didn't share, that you'd like to give more insight to someone who might be watching this video. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you. Bye now.